glutathione is for the body. So now to get to our amazing, amazing product. Many of you perhaps have tried other products before. Perhaps we've tried things like precursors like N-acetylcysteine or milk thistle or turmeric or gentian or things like that. These are all wonderful. And I would never say, don't use those herbs or nutrients. They all have many benefits to them. They're precursors for the production, the body's ability to make glutathione. As we know, every 10 years, the glutathione capacity in a human being decreases by about 10%. So while we get to our 60s and 70s, I'm 65 right now, so our glutathione stores tend to go down. Another thing that decreases glutathione stores are all those things that I talked about: stress, toxins, mental, physical, emotional stress and toxins on the body. All those things, excessive hormones will cause that. A fatty liver will cause that. So what we're trying to do is, by giving the body what it needs, then what happens is all those functions that I mentioned, the antioxidant function, the detoxification function, the immunity function, the oxygenation function, the anti-inflammatory function, the regulation of the immune system, all those things will be improved or can be improved by increased glutathione. So this is why I think, I believe this, that our product is probably the most significant product of the modern age, of the times that we're living in right now. It pinpoints every single one of those topics that I mentioned tonight. Even we're touching on, like I said, on those emotional, mental issues, even on the spirit level, even on the zest and the zip for life. What we're talking about, how we feel, our excitement, happiness, vigor, hope, desire to keep moving forward, have the courage to move forward in our life, is all related to the liver. So our product, because of its delivery system, because of the genius of it, of the miracle of it, of the amazingness of it, if there was one product, if someone asked me if there was one product that I would, if I could only use one product in my practice, it would be our product. It would be the NutraSwish, because of all the functions and abilities that this product gives us. The design of this product, the way that it gets in, the small particle size, a very, very small particle size, the fact that it's sublingual, meaning so much of it gets right into the bloodstream immediately, gets immediately into the red blood cell, immediately supports the mitochondria, which is the energy engines of the cell. Okay, it immediately supports the anti-inflammatory, the antioxidation properties, and it supports all those other things that I'm talking about in a way that really works. I've always avoided it. I never recommended glutathione capsules. I never even recommended sublingual or a liposomal glutathione, because I just didn't find it that effective. When I learned about NutraSwish, a light went off in me. I said, I have to try this product. And I do something called kinesiology muscle testing. Every single person that I muscle test loves this product. Every single person. And when I test people, when I do my work and someone's liver is showing weak, or when they have other issues related to toxins that I find through the process that I use, 99% of the time, I will recommend that they use NutraSwish to support their liver, to support healthy detoxification, to support this oxygenation, to support the red blood cells to become independent little red blood cells that can swivel through the body and carry all those nutrients and oxygen throughout the whole system. It's such an important product, and I can't overemphasize the importance of this product and the blessing of this product in our lives. And none of us should feel shy about sharing it, because in the day, in the world that we're living in right now, like I said before, Never before in human history have we been exposed to so many physical toxins and mental emotional toxins. And we all know what that's about. There's so many different levels of it, whether it's, personal life, the stresses of our normal personal life, but we have all kinds of stressors. People are connected to the internet and they're watching the news all the time. There's so many stressful things. I was watching a psychiatrist the other day. He said human beings weren't really designed to know everything that's going on all over the world, but now we do. And years ago it was like, well, you'd watch the news once a day. Now it's in front of us 24 hours a day, and sometimes people are up into the wee hours of the night on their phones, watching videos, watching the news. These are all imprinting our consciousness and putting stress on the system, increasing cortisol levels, which also puts stress on the liver. So it's a really, really important product. And again, none of us should feel shy to, I mean, in other words, we have the right with this product to feel bold, to feel excited, to feel like we're really doing something really helpful for a person that we share it with. Everybody on the planet could use this product because everybody is stressed in ways that never before has it been an issue. So I think that's pretty much where I'd like to leave it tonight, is to emphasize that point, is that, again, don't hesitate sharing this product because of how important it really is. Important on every level. And again, finally, not just on a physical level, and it is so important on a physical level, all those things that I mentioned, antioxidant, detoxification, immunity, oxygenation, anti-inflammatory. Those are all the properties of glutathione. And our product, the NutraSwish, um, delivers glutathione in a way that nothing ever has on the planet before, even compared to intravenous. People sometimes go and get injections or intravenous glutathione. Um, this is better because you can take it every day. You don't have to go somewhere. You don't have to pay 100, 200, sometimes 300 where you're going just for, some glutathione. It works better. It gets in your cell more effectively. It gets utilized by the body instantly, practically instantly, and we can take it every day. Everybody that I've ever seen in this company looks great. They sound great. I've been, on these videos for a couple of years now. Everybody, practically speaking, is beginning to look younger. It's crazy. I've never seen so many people look vibrant and healthy, and it's because of these products, not just the skin product, which is amazing, but if we all know how powerful that skin product is, if it's doing it on your skin, just think what it's doing in your cells. So it's a super powerful product. Don't be shy about sharing it. And so that's my message for tonight. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow.